The tension in The Bold and the Beautiful is about to explode as the week of December 1 to 5 brings emotional confrontations, heartbreaking revelations, and a looming medical emergency that could shake the Forrester family to its core. With Eric's health rapidly declining, the family is caught between hope, denial, and desperation, and the choices made this week could change everything. Below is a full, high-drama breakdown of what to expect. Buckle up. This is one of the most powerful weeks the soap has delivered in months. Eric's mysterious decline takes a terrifying turn. Eric Forrester has been battling a serious illness for weeks, but nothing prepares his loved ones, or viewers, for what's coming next. Although he fights to stay strong, subtle new symptoms begin creeping in, alarming Ridge, Donna, and even the normally optimistic Brooke. Whispers about another health crisis begin swirling early in the week when Eric experiences a sudden moment of confusion during a family discussion. Donna tries to steady him, but everyone sees the fear in her eyes. Even Eric himself senses something is wrong, and this time, he can't hide it behind his usual charm and pride. By midweek, the decline becomes impossible to ignore. Eric's strength seems to falter at unexpected times, dropping a sketchbook, losing his balance, struggling to complete sentences. The show builds the suspense slowly, carefully, and emotionally, setting the stage for what feels like an inevitable medical emergency. Ridge wrestles with guilt and panic. Ridge Forrester is no stranger to emotional conflict, but this upcoming week pushes him to his breaking point. Determined to fix everything, he pressures the doctors for answers and even considers reaching out to specialists out of state, unwilling to leave any stone unturned. The guilt he carries, particularly for past disagreements with his father, bubbles dangerously close to the surface. He confides in Brooke, tearing up as he admits he's terrified Eric may not recover. Brooke becomes his anchor, reminding Ridge that Eric needs love, support, and calm energy, not panic. But her own composure begins to crack as she realizes how fragile Eric truly is. Donna's devotion shines as she faces her worst fear. Donna Logan has been fiercely protective of Eric since the moment his illness came to light. This week, she becomes the emotional heart of the storyline. Her devotion is unwavering. She watches over Eric at night, adjusts his medication schedule, and tries to shield him from unnecessary stress. But Donna also faces a painful truth: love can only do so much. When Eric appears to lose consciousness briefly during a family breakfast, Donna is the first to rush to his side, her voice shaky, begging him to stay with her. This moment is one of the most heartbreaking scenes of the week, and it pushes the family to take immediate action. Steffy steps up, and clashes with Ridge. Steffy takes a more active role this week, stepping in to help coordinate Eric's care and offering practical solutions when emotions run high. But her involvement leads to a major clash with Ridge. Ridge believes Eric needs peace and positivity, while Steffy insists on aggressive medical evaluation, even if it risks upsetting Eric. Their argument escalates to a fierce confrontation, both driven by love, both terrified of losing the Forrester patriarch. This storyline deepens the generational tension in the family, revealing just how far each member will go to protect Eric. A shocking collapse changes everything. As the week builds toward its climax, the tension becomes unbearable. Eric insists on attending an important family gathering at Forrester Creations. He wants to show strength, but he's clearly struggling, his complexion pale, his breathing shallow. Just when it seems he has regained control, Eric collapses in front of the entire family. Donna's scream echoes through the room. Ridge rushes forward. Steffy calls 911. The panic feels raw and painfully real as everyone tries to revive him. The episode ends on a dramatic cliffhanger that leaves fans questioning whether Eric's health has taken an irreversible turn. Finn takes charge, but his update isn't encouraging. Dr. Finn becomes central to the storyline after Eric's collapse. He stabilizes Eric, but his update sends shockwaves through the Forrester family. Finn suggests that Eric's illness may have progressed faster than anticipated, and that new complications may be emerging. Although he remains committed to exploring treatment options, his tone suggests that time may be running out. Finn urges the family to brace themselves and prepare for the possibility that Eric may not fully recover. Even he cannot promise a positive outcome, adding a painful layer of realism to the storyline. Hope, Liam, and Thomas react to the crisis. Even characters not directly tied to Eric's day-to-day life feel the impact of his health scare. Hope worries about how the crisis will affect the entire Forrester Creations team. She pushes for the company to rally together and support Ridge. Liam encourages Hope to be strong and gives a surprisingly emotional speech about family and forgiveness. Thomas, deeply loyal to his grandfather, breaks down privately. His vulnerability this week opens the door to unexpected bonding moments with Steffy. This sweeping crisis becomes a unifying force across multiple storylines, pulling everyone into the emotional orbit of Eric Forrester's declining health. Flashbacks highlight Eric's legacy. To honor the emotional weight of the storyline, the show incorporates several touching flashbacks featuring Eric's greatest moments. His early days building Forrester Creations. Iconic moments with Stephanie. Loving scenes with his children. Laughter-filled memories with Donna and the Logan family. These flashbacks are sure to bring longtime viewers to tears, reminding us just how vital Eric is to the heart of the bold and the beautiful. The big question: is Eric facing another major health crisis? All signs point to yes. While the show hasn't confirmed anything final, this week's episodes strongly suggest that Eric's condition has worsened dramatically, potentially beyond recovery. The collapse, the confusion, the emotional reactions from his family, the urgency from Finn, it all builds toward the possibility that Eric is heading into the most severe phase of his health battle. The week ends with multiple cliffhangers and no clear answers, leaving fans anxiously waiting to learn whether the Forrester patriarch will survive this devastating turn. Closing thoughts. The deck. 1 to 5 spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful deliver everything fans crave: emotional depth, family conflict, shocking twists, and the looming threat of tragedy. Eric Forrester's medical storyline has become one of the most gripping arcs of the year, raw, vulnerable, and incredibly human. Whether Eric recovers or faces an even darker road ahead, one thing is clear: this storyline is about to redefine the Forrester family forever.